been a minute since I've been on my live, so I am just so happy to be back on and to just give you an update on what's been going on. So a lot of you know who's been following me that I have not been feeling well. It's been probably a little over a month now, and so I was doing everything that I can to do things at home to make my to make myself feel better. And I went to emergency a few times and had some CT scans, and they wanted to admit me, but I didn't want to be admitted. I just wanted to go home and try to heal on my own, because when I was in the ER, they try to give you all these different medications, and I was just refusing to be put on all these different medications. And if there's one medication they give you, it could be a side effect. I have a side effect. I mean, I have allergies to a lot of medications, and severe side effects to certain medications. So it's a lot of medications that I just can't take. So the doctor just kept trying to prescribe these medications, and I'm like, no. Every time he came back with something else, I'm like, no, 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 no. So um, I was not going to have them put me on all these medications. Thank you for the hurts. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Um, so I was not going to have them put me on um, all these medications. And so I finally went to the doctor yesterday because I was just, every day, it's just getting worse. When I tell you I can barely eat anything, I can barely keep anything down. It's been horrible for the past 2 months. Well, almost 2 months now it's been going on. So I went to the doctor yesterday, and I'm doing good. How are you? How are you doing? I know it's been a while since I've been on. I'm telling you, I've been going through. This is the first time that I've been feeling okay enough to do a live. But I haven't did a live, I haven't did videos because I just haven't been feeling well. And so when I went to the doctor yesterday, now when I went to the ER, they didn't tell me um, that the hiatal hernia that I have. So I have a hiatal hernia, and that's one reason why my stomach is like so big, because I have this hiatal hernia. They didn't tell me that it was getting bigger. Thank you so much. They didn't tell me it was getting bigger. They just said that, they wanted to admit me. They didn't really go into detail. They just wanted to give me all these medications. So I went to the doctor yesterday, to my primary care doctor, and he went over my CT scans and my ER notes, and he said, "Well, your hiatal hernia has gotten a lot bigger. So what I'm going to do is send you to a gastroenterology doctor so they can do a upper endoscopy." So I have an appointment tomorrow morning to see them, and then they want me to see a thoracic surgeon, because he told me at this point that I have to have surgery. It's causing too many problems, even to the point where I can't hardly eat anything. When I tell you, it's so discouraging. It's so miserable. I'm not sure if anybody, on here has ever had a hiatal hernia, and if you ever had any problems with it, but it is, it can be so discouraging. And today, like, I was at work and I was literally in tears because I'm like, something has to give, for you to constantly feel like this all day. I'm out right now. I had to take my daughter to a dentist appointment. I didn't even feel like bringing her to the dentist, but um, I know that she have to get things done. But when I tell you, it's been so rough. It's really been rough. But I thank God that I serve a God that I know can do exceedingly abundantly of all that I can ask or think. And I know, by his stripes I am healed. So I had to constantly declare that to myself today. But then, you know, I started having, I started going into tears because I told, so I was telling my supervisor what was going on because I wanted to keep them informed. Because, it was hard for me to start working from home. Um, and by the grace of God, it was nobody but God that allowed it to line up for me to work from home. Because they told me they wasn't even going to consider me to work from home until November. And here it is, September. I started working from home a couple of weeks ago. So it's been nothing but blessings, right? Um, so I was telling her what was going on, and they know, my situation. They know that I've constantly been going to the bathroom and not been able to keep things down and stuff like that. So they know everything. And I told her that I have an appointment to see the gastroenterology clinic on tomorrow, and then I have to see the thoracic surgeon and they're gonna, look over everything and get me set up for surgery. And her answer was, well, let me see what we can do about that. Let me see if we can um, work you in a schedule and see if we can work around your schedule for that. And I literally sat there for a minute and I'm like, did you not just hear what I said? So I kind of got a little irritated and I was like, you know what, God? I said, I'm putting it in your hands. I'm not even going to allow it to disrupt my spirit like that. So then, um, so then I was telling her, I said, well, that's why, I, kind of, I take time. I put myself on break, a few times because, I'm constantly getting up, going to the bathroom and things like that. Well, just make sure that your phone calls don't, your metric don't get low, so I won't have to bring you back into the office. Do you not understand what I'm talking about? Do you not understand the magnitude of what's going on with me, how I'm feeling? Um, I've been pushing myself every single day, even right now. Like I've been pushing myself every single day, and I know this too shall pass. I know it will. Um, but yeah, that's the update on what's been going on with me. It's been it's definitely been a challenge, like I said. But I know that God is not gonna put nothing more than what I can handle. And a lot of times, our health, a lot of times is out of our control. We have no control over certain things that goes on in our bodies, right? I don't even know how I developed a hiatal hernia. I just know I've had this hernia for many, many years. I know it's been more than 10 years I've had this hernia. Now it's getting larger. I don't know why. I don't lift up, heavy things. I don't know why it's getting larger. But it's now affecting me to the point where I'm sick all the time. And if anybody's been pregnant, it feels like a bad case of morning sickness. That's what it feels like all day long. A bad case of morning sickness. So y'all just keep me in your prayers, and I just know that it is definitely going to get better. Um, I know it's going to get better. I don't know when. When, I don't know. But I just can't wait until this stuff is over with, because it's been too much. It's been too much. But yeah, how has everybody else been doing? How have you been doing? Thank you so much. How have you been doing? I have not seen, you know, everyone on my live in a while or on my videos. I know, people probably like, where has she been? What's been going on with her? But that is what's been going on. I probably could have did, a small video, just to give updates. But when I tell you guys, I have not had the energy to really do anything, and the motivation, and we know that we trust God through everything. And sometimes it is so hard to get through something when you feel like you're defeated. So I've constantly been in my word. I'm in my word every single day. I'm on my knees in prayer early in the morning every single day. Oh, you said you've been burnt out on appointments too? Yes. Listen, like I said, this too shall pass. It shall definitely pass. And I'm definitely going to keep you in my prayers too. Definitely keep you in my prayers, because we definitely need to lift each other up. That's why I say I always love this platform, because um, you can just be yourself, even though, I could be myself around other people, but around anybody, you could just be yourself and even help somebody with your story, because somebody may be going through something that I'm going through, right? And like I said, I didn't have any issues with this hiatal hernia for many, many, many years. Never had any issues, and now it's bringing up a problem. And maybe somebody has been through something that I'm going through, that will watch my video and will be able to, you know, help me out in um how to, get through this. Like when I tell you, chewing I've bought ginger chews, ginger gummies, ginger gum. I've been doing the ginger water. When I tell you everything I've been trying to do to help with this nausea, the only thing that has been helping me is chewing double mint gum. And I am so mad right now because I don't have any in my purse. I had forgot it at home, and I'm starting to get nauseated again. But I do have my ginger gum, so I'm about to chew some gum. It doesn't help. Hi, Dolores. How are you? How are you? I'm so happy to see you all on here. I'm so happy to see you all on here. Like I was just telling them that I've been sick for a minute, so that's why you have not seen me on here. Um, it's been horrible. It's been absolutely horrible. But you know, but like I said, somebody who have probably gone through the same thing that I'm going through, maybe somebody can help me and be able to give me direction until I see the specialist, and get everything figured out. Um, am I nervous about the surgery? Of course, I'm nervous because, as the doctor was explaining, they have to go and correct my esophagus, the bottom of my esophagus, and repair the hernia because it's right near my esophagus. So, of course, but I know that God has everything under control. I know He does. So, yeah, I'm a little nervous about that, but even, even the strongest and the people who has faith, every each and every one of us have emotions. Thank you so much. Each and every one of us have emotions, and you can't tell me not one person, I don't care if you're a Bible scholar, you can't tell me not one person have some type of, that don't have some type of, I'm not going to say probably fear, but I could say fear, but some type of probably fear going up under the knife, right? Going in into surgery. Even though, we go into prayer, I mean, we pray and we have faith, in which I do, but you still have that, and it's not any doubt. I don't have any doubt. I know that, God is a healer. He's definitely going to be in there, but you still have that thought of being under anesthesia because you're not awake. You don't know what's going on in that room, while you're on that table, right? So that's my only main concern. That's it. Everything else, they say it can take a few months for healing, so I don't know. But yeah, that is that's what's been going on. That's what's been going on. I am so happy. Yeah, see? And that's what I'm saying. You're definitely nervous going under the knife. I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying that, we don't have faith. You're just nervous. And I think that's my thing. So, yeah, so he said the first step is I have to get an updated upper endoscopy. So when I meet with them tomorrow, I'll get that scheduled because the thoracic surgeon would need an updated upper endoscopy in order to, move forward. So I have to get that done. Like I told the doctor yesterday, I just want to feel better. That's it. That's it. It's miserable feeling sick all day long. The only time I get relief is when I go to sleep. That's the only time. Soon as I wake up in the morning, it immediately starts. As soon as I start moving around, like bending and things like that, it immediately kicks in and it starts. And I'm like, yeah, yep. So, yeah, Dolores, how have you been? How have you been? Anybody else that's on here that's been following me for a while that's on here, how's everybody been? Because y'all know I love engaging and I love hearing other people. It's been a while, so what's been new with, everybody else? I know that I've been talking about what's been going on with me. And I thought, and you know what? I missed you too, Cleopatra. I definitely missed you. I've been thinking about you guys. I definitely been thinking about you guys. Yeah. That is amazing. That is so amazing. I am so happy. I know you've been working at that for a while. I am so happy for you. God is so good. And that's why I'm always saying you can definitely reverse it. You're not on your job no more. What happened? I mean, we don't have to go into detail, but I pray. Was it a? Are you okay? I pray everything is okay. We have to catch up. We definitely have to catch up. But yeah, I was just telling everybody, I haven't been on here because I've been sick and I have to have surgery. So that's why I have not been on my live. I haven't did any videos. I have not had any energy to do anything. And When we go home, I am getting in a bed. That's good. It was for the better. Okay. That's good. You feel good. That's good. That's really good. That's really good. I pray that you have something lined up soon. I know in this economy, like, we have to work. Oh, well, we're going to pray over that in the name of Jesus. I'm going to pray over that because I'm on a prayer line every single day, Monday through Friday at 5 a.m. and some other things. Okay. I'll definitely be praying for you. Definitely be praying for you. Okay. Okay, that's really good. Listen, if I could afford it, I probably need to do something like that too. Cleopatra, listen, you're welcome. I have been, I know they say you're not supposed to put it in the atmosphere, and I'm not trying to put it in the atmosphere, but I just have not been at my best. I have not. Oh, you can get it for 2 years. That is really good. But I really need to try to look into something like that because, yeah, because my job, they're even having problems with me um, about getting surgery. They're having problems with, oh, I'll see. My supervisor literally said, I'll see what I can do. What do you mean you'll see what you can do? I don't understand that. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And me and my other coworker, we were talking today. She has a set of twins who are, I think they're 3 months old now, and she just started working, and so her twins was sick one time, and they had a problem with her being off one day because her twins was sick. She was even sick. She came back to work, and she did not have a voice. And you know that we're taking calls. How can you take calls and you don't have a voice? And she was sick, still coughing. I mean, she's a new mom with a set of twins, don't have any energy. I don't understand. The, some of these jobs nowadays, it's so heartbreaking the way that they treat their employees. And thank you. And they just see us as a seat, a person in a seat to take their calls and make sure that their business is going. And I understand it's a business, right? I definitely understand it's a business and they have to keep going. But just like I told my supervisor today, I said if I was dead and gone tomorrow, y'all would post my job this week. So I literally have to take care of me. I have, and she was like, I understand, but I just want to make sure that um I don't have to bring you back into the office. So yeah, God had to work on me today on that phone call today. I literally had to pray and talk to him after I got off. Like I know God has bigger and better for all of us, and we're gonna get through this. And you will. Guess what? And you would think me being sick that I would be losing a lot of weight. I haven't lost any weight yet, but I know it's gonna fall off. And I'm probably not losing weight because the only thing that I'm able to keep down right now is Sprite. That's the only thing. You know, Sprite has sugar in it, right? So that's probably why. I'm drinking so much Sprite, it's crazy. Like every time I drink water, it doesn't work. It literally does not work. And so yeah, I just been drinking Sprite and living off of Sprite. I tried to eat some fruit today. That didn't even help. But like I thought, like at the beginning, because I changed my diet and started juicing and eating healthier, and I thought that was the problem because it started right when that happened. But come to find out, that was not the problem at all. So, so yeah, I can't wait. I know my daughter, she gonna be in there for a minute. She had to get some cavities filled. She's at the dentist. Yeah, I'm telling you, once I have this surgery, I'm gonna go back to getting on my regimen of doing everything right, losing weight and eating healthy, and yeah, make sure I'm doing everything right. We have to, like, all of us on here, we're definitely getting older, so we have to make sure that our health is in order. With eating right. Even I went for a walk for a minute with my dog on my lunch break today, and I had a little energy to do that. I haven't even got out to really walk. I'm like, I've just, and I have been working, but it's been like minimal work. And my supervisor was complaining about that today about my calls, but I can't help it. Like I was saying like earlier, a lot of times we have these health problems, it's out of our control. And I can't control what's going on with me. No change in diet will change what's going on with me. So, so yeah. Thank you. I'm glad to hear from you all. Yes, and it's going to get better for you too. Definitely. I know that it is. I know that it's definitely going to get better. Yep, we serve a good God. It has to get better, right? Because we have faith and we trust in him and we believe and we know. It's not about what we heard um, from somebody else. It's about what we've been through, what we've experienced. We know the God that we serve and the things that we've been through. Why was I in the hospital? Um, so I've been sick, and I was telling them earlier I've been sick, and I thought that it had something to do with my diet. I have not been able to keep anything down. Um, it's been pretty bad. I've been like weak, everything. So I have a hiatal hernia that's growing, and so I have to have surgery. Basically, I have to have surgery. And when he reviewed my CT scan that I had a couple of weeks ago, because yeah, a couple of weeks ago, because it wasn't last week, it was week before. I had been to the ER twice this month, and they wanted to admit me both times, but I didn't want to be admitted. But when he went over my CT scans, he was telling me he looked at the report and the CT itself, and so I have to see a thoracic surgeon, and I go see gastroenterology tomorrow, and I have to get a upper endoscopy done first before they will do the surgery. So yeah, your girl has been sick. And at first, I was doing so good. I thought, I'm on the road to doing good. I was eating healthy, working out. Um, Everything was just going right. Everything was just was going amazing. And so sometimes when we don't see roadblocks, because we live in this thing called life, and there will be roadblocks in our life. I don't care what type of roadblock it is. It could be mentally, physically, emotionally. It can be, whatever roadblock that will try to come and um, put a halt in your life. We have to know that we have to continue to push through. And like I was saying earlier, it felt like I was getting defeated. It felt my faith wasn't wavering. I was just frustrated. I was very frustrated because it just felt like every time I moved 10 steps forward, I go 14 steps back, basically. It's like, and the reason why I say that gap, because I would go ahead, I mean ahead, and then I'm going all the way back. But I know this is just a roadblock right now, and I just have to continue to push my way through, and that's what we have to do. Um, Even when I don't even know your real name, but Prodigal 2, is it Remnant? Even when, she was talking and saying how, she had to go through her breast cancer surgery and things like that. Like, we have these roadblocks in life we never expect to happen to us. Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm remember that. I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember that. Um, but yeah, and we know that this too shall pass. But look at you. You're fighting and you're on here. So a lot of times we may not be in the best of health, but we're good enough to continue to serve Him and know that things will get better. We definitely know that things will get better. But I was, ooh. And I probably should have been on my live or did a video, because sometimes, you need to hear encouraging words sometimes, even though, and I did get enough strength to go to church. So I was going to church. I didn't care what I was doing. I was getting up and going to church. So I did have, energy enough to go to church, and I would come right back home and lay down. So I had enough energy to go to church, and because I know that like I said, what we're going through, this is just a roadblock. It's just a roadblock. And God wants to see how strong we are. Because at first, when I tell you, it was like a little thing creeping up in my mind. Like, I cannot go through this. I just want to give up. But then I had to revert. I'm like, nope. I'm not even letting that thought get into my mind. I'm not letting that thought try to. That is good. That is really good. I am so happy. I'm so happy. That's definitely a blessing. Yeah, I go for my mammogram, I think. Oh, yeah, I go next month for my mammogram. So, yeah, because I missed it last year. So, and it was not on purpose, because I go every year. And I don't know what happened. Oh, because I was sick. I was in and out the hospital um, last year, with pneumonia and a lot of other things that was going on. But that is good news. So I missed my mammogram last year, but I'm definitely, um, hey, how are you? How are you? It is good to see you on here. It's good to see you on here. I definitely missed everybody. I definitely missed everybody. And I've been thinking about everybody. I definitely have. And every day I kept saying, okay, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do my live. And I'm like, nope, nope. Right now, I missed you too. I definitely missed you too. I missed everybody. Yeah, but I've been trying to get on and do my live, and my daughter kept asking me, "You gonna do your live today?" I said, "Yeah." And as soon as I try, I started getting nauseous again. I'm like, mm-mm. I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm gonna try again tomorrow. So every day I kept saying, yep, 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 and it just didn't happen. And so today, by the grace of God, she had her dentist appointment today, and um I said, you know what, I'm gonna get on my live right now while I'm sitting in this car and have a little energy to be able to, talk to everybody and give everybody an update on what's going on. So yeah, it is definitely good to see everybody. Everybody. So yeah, I do pray that, you know, once my live is posted, that somebody come across it who is dealing with the same thing that I'm dealing with, and that can give me some type of insight on what to do about the nausea, because I've been trying everything. Thank you. You too. You're strong too. Thank you, Dolores. And then I said I have to get better. My birthday is next month. It is literally 30 days from today. My birthday is 30 days from today. So I definitely, yes, I've been sick for a couple of weeks. Well, I've been sick for almost 2 months, to be honest, but a little longer than that, but almost 2 months that has really been affecting me, but it's gotten worse. Um, yes, you know what? I've taken, they gave me promethazine for nausea. They gave me Zofran for nausea. Um, the Zofran has not really been helping that much. It helps a little. The promethazine, it makes me sleepy. It it makes me very, very drowsy. It makes me very drowsy. It doesn't, I'm not sure if it helps because it makes me drowsy, so I go to sleep, and when I wake up, I'm nauseous again. So I don't know. I don't know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, but I'm still in good spirits. Still, I've still been in good spirits, regardless of what's been going on. Regardless of what's been going on, you have to. You have to, and you have to allow, things to not overtake you, because I'm not allowing this to overtake me, because I'm going to defeat it. It doesn't have the last say. It definitely does not have the last say, so not at all. Not at all, but I do want to eat again. I cannot wait until I can eat again. I just want some food. I definitely want some food. So, yeah, I've been living off of Sprite. Mm, I got a message through, but yeah. And then my daughter, oh yeah, and then I do have to get better, because my daughter, she leaves for the military next month, 3 days before my birthday. And she's going to be gone for 3 years. So I'm driving her down to Texas where she's going. So I'm driving her down there um, for the military, and then I'm going to fly back. because I'm driving her car. Um, I'm driving her car down there. And so, yeah, so I definitely have to get better. I'm praying. Like I said, I'll do anything for my kids. Anything for my kids. So she is going to be, she's going near, I gotta get the information. She told me Texas, but I gotta get the information, but she will definitely be in Texas. I'm leaving what day am I leaving? The 19th of October. Yep. So I'll be leaving the 19th of October, and I'll be there for, I think, like a day and a half, and then I'm coming back. Because she'll be getting, getting processed and everything. So, yeah, so it'll be just me and both of my girls will be riding down there. Because she was like, Mommy, how am I going to get my car down there? And I said, well, we can put it on the back of the U-Haul, the trailer thing, and put it on the back of the U-Haul, because she have to, drive some stuff down there. She didn't know how she was going to get her stuff down there. And I told her, we'll take a U-Haul, we'll drive. Hi, LaShanta, how are you? We'll drive her stuff there, so she'll have her car there, and she'll be good. But I'll let you guys know, because I know Cleopatra, is in Texas. I'm not sure who else is in Texas, but yeah, we could possibly do lunch. That would be nice. That would be nice. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Yep, so I'll be flying back, and I have one day to get back to work. So I'm praying that so I'm praying that I won't want to make sure I don't have my surgery until after I come back, because I just want to make sure that she's good and that we can get everything down there for her. Yeah. I want to make sure my baby girl is good. Definitely going to miss her. And I don't want her to go, but I know this is a chapter in her life. I know when we have adult children, we have to let them live their lives. And I've been having that umbilical cord attached to her for so long. I have to cut my end off. She's been trying to cut hers off. Um, and every time, something goes on, I'll be like, oh, I can help. She be like, Mommy, you have to understand, I'm 28 years old. I can do it on my own. You don't have to always come to my rescue. And so I have to understand that, because, when and I think it comes from a place like when I was growing up, like my grandmother raised me. So my mother wasn't there the way that I'm there for my girls. Because my mother, she had an addiction. I told you guys that before. And, my mom was always around, and my mother was an exceptional mother. But you know how it is when, if you know anybody who's had addiction, um, the addiction, takes over. Yes, always be your babies. Yes, my daughter will be 29 in March. Always be my babies. My younger daughter, she is how did I forget? She's 24. She'll be 25. Her birthday is 2 weeks after mine, so she'll be 25. And that's the one, you guys see in my live sometimes or on my videos. Now she's not trying to cut the umbilical cord. She's really not. Not at all. That girl is glued to my hip. The only time she is not around me is when she goes to work. Yes, I'm praying that I'll be able to do a video tomorrow because I want to get back into doing my videos. Oh, your daughter is 25. Oh, that's amazing. 25. And she's going on a cruise. Her and her best friend, they're going on a cruise for their 25th birthday because their birthdays are 6 weeks apart. So they're both they're turning 25 this year. Yep, they're turning 25 this year. I can't believe I'm about to have a 25 and a 29-year-old. It does not feel like it. Not at all. If I could do it all over again, I would. Raising them it was definitely a joy. Definitely a joy. I enjoyed every minute of their childhood. Every minute of it. Every minute of it. Time does fly. It really does. Like, I can't even believe, like, I will be 49 years old next month and it doesn't even seem like it. I'm like, where did the time go? Literally, where did the time go? It's crazy. It's so crazy. And next year, now I told you guys, I think I told you that I do not like large bodies of water, right? I do not like it, but I do want to try to go on a cruise next year for my birthday. So, that'll be my 50th birthday, and that's what I want. So, I do want a destination birthday. How many of y'all have y'all ever had a destination birthday? And if so, did you enjoy yourself? Even if I don't go on a cruise, I want to go to probably Jamaica or um, the Bahamas, somewhere. Yeah, I want to do something fun. Because I told you I've never been on a vacation before. I've never been on a vacation. So I'm going to make it my business to definitely do something. It does sound fun. And we have to do one thing in our life that that we're going to do to enjoy ourselves, right? And sometimes even if we can't afford to go out of state, do something do something fun. And that's what I want to do, something. I really want to do something fun. I told you, you guys, I have not lived in so long. I'm living now. I'm thriving. What? Amen. Just blessed to see another one. And that's how I feel. I'm praying um that I will be blessed to see my 50th birthday and beyond. And beyond. So that's why I'm saying I definitely, have to start feeling better and getting on a mends of feeling better. And I know it's coming. I definitely know it's coming. Thank you. Thank you so much. How have you been? Yeah, but I'm so happy to see everybody on here. Like I said, it only be a few of us on here, but it feel like I have a million people viewing, and I just absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. It makes my heart happy. It just makes my heart happy just knowing that I'm in a company of some really nice people. Really nice people. Yes, I am, Dolores. I'm definitely gonna do more videos. I am. I've been sick the last couple of weeks. I Today is the first day where I have a little energy to do something. I have not. I have not. I told you guys my job has been on me about my calls. It's been horrible. It's been absolutely horrible with my job. Even now working from home, they've been on me about my calls even though I've been sick and they know what's going on. So, I don't know. Like I said, I'm keeping it in God's hand and I'm just going to continue to. Yes, thank you so much. I'm working on getting better, Dolores. But I want to start doing my videos. I've been trying. I really have been trying. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, she should be coming out pretty soon. She should be coming out pretty soon. I just need to go home and get this double mint. This ginger gum, it's not really helping that much. It's not doing like I want it. It's not working like I want it to work. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just grateful. I'm still grateful for life. Still grateful. Still grateful. When I told y'all I was literally in tears today. OMG. I was in tears today. But I wasn't going to let myself get there. I wasn't going to let myself, you know, start thinking like that and allowing negative thoughts to creep. So I had to literally start going to Bible scriptures and reading them and declaring things over my life. Yes, thank you so much. I listen. I know you know. Definitely, definitely. God is definitely bringing me out. Yep, I will definitely. I I have so many. Um, I have literally wrote out what I'm going to talk about in my videos. I've been trying, so hopefully tomorrow I feel good to do some. I really want to. Um, if I'm feeling like this today, like I am today, feeling got a little more energy today, then definitely I'm gonna do them. And I don't care if I have to do like multiple and just have some and post them, as I go, you know, throughout the week. But if that's what I have to do, then that's what I'm gonna do. So you said what happened? So I've been sick and so I went to the doctor yesterday and he basically said I have to have surgery. So I have two specialists that I have to see before they schedule me for it. But yeah, I thought it was something, simple. I thought it was like when I went so the first time I went to the ER, and that's the thing. The first time I went to the ER, they told me that I had a stomach virus. And they didn't do no CT or anything like that. I had a stomach virus and um so I couldn't stop vomiting, things like that. And so they wanted to admit me to do more tests. And I'm like, no, I'm just going to go home. I'm going to see if I can, start doing home remedies myself because, I've been only wanting to do natural things. So went home. Things still didn't get better. Maybe a week and a half later, I went back and went to the ER. They did a CT scan. And so the doctor didn't even tell me what was going on. He was just telling me that he wanted to admit me, and he was trying to just give me all these different medications. And when I was looking up like these medications, I was like, no, because I have so many allergies to medications. And the medications they wanted to give me goes through the IV. I said, absolute no, no, no. So I kept turning them down, turning them down. The doctor was getting frustrated. I was getting frustrated. I said, you know what? I said, I'm just going to go home and I'm going to continue to work on myself. Things still was not getting better. So I made a doctor appointment and they got me in. I called yesterday morning and they made me a doctor appointment for yesterday evening. So they got me in right away. And so, yeah. So I'm going to keep you all posted on, my progress and how things is definitely going and yeah, how things is definitely going. You said your daughter lives in Houston, Texas. Okay. I have my sister friend lives in Houston. My niece lives in, oh shoot, what's the name of um where does she live? She lives in, wait a minute, I have not been there to visit her yet, but I need to see how far it is. Let me see. Trying to see, where is it? 2024. Because I had wrote it down. I had wrote it down in my notes. Oh, she lives in Grand Prairie, Texas. That's where she lives, in Grand Prairie, Texas. OMG, thank you for asking. Bella is being Bella. Oh, and she is something else. She is something else. I was at work and all of a sudden I hear this barking, like she's barking like somebody's in the apartment, right? So I'm on a call and I know the patient on the other end could hear her barking. I had my door closed and I open up the door. She's at the door barking because she wants to come in the room. So she's barking crazy because she want to come in the room. And I didn't know that. So my husband had left to go pick up our daughter from work. And I didn't know he had left already. And so I had the door closed because he had the TV on in the living room. And so I didn't want it to, didn't want it to be interfered with my calls, anybody hearing the TV. And yeah, she's barking. Like, when I tell you guys, it sounds like she was trying to bark off an intruder or something. That's how loud it was. Thank you so much. Yes, Cleopatra. I said, you got to be kidding me. I said, Bella, and I had to talk to her like a kid. I'm like, Bella, if you don't go sit down somewhere. I said, this is unacceptable. Why are you barking like this? Normally when she want to come in, she would do like this. I can't make this up, y'all. She would do this knock at the door with her paw. And I know she's at the door, so I'll let her in. But no, she wanted to bark like she was a maniac. So she's looking at me with these puppy dog eyes, and I'm like, I couldn't do nothing, but I could not be mad at her no more because she know what she can. She know the looks that she give us, so that we would not be mad at her anymore. She know. She know what she can do to get away with being a brat, definitely. Early this morning, I heard her. It had to be like 3 in the morning. It was raining and thundering really bad. And all I hear her, I hear her barking. I mean, it was crazy. And she sleeps in my daughter's room with her. So, yeah, that was my highlight with Bella today. Besides taking her for a walk and she saw a squirrel and she started acting crazy seeing the squirrel. I said, no, absolutely not. I said, Bella, I have 30 minutes for lunch. We are not going to waste my whole lunch break outside you trying to get at a squirrel. We're about to go home. So yeah, Bella had a little adventure today. She was just, yeah, she was being her today. She had a vet appointment. Oh, she had a vet appointment last week. Oh, last week Wednesday. She had a vet appointment. I cannot make this up. She was mad at us for 2 days. She did not want to say nothing to us. Of course, she wanted to go out. She barely wanted to eat. She got her vaccines. Um, and anytime she have to go to the vet or she have to go get groomed, she will have an attitude and she do not want to talk to us because she's upset. So she was upset with us for 2 days, and then finally the third day she came around and she wanted to be bothered, but she didn't want to be bothered with us for 2 days. Yeah, after her vet appointment. Oh wow, 44, October 7th. Okay. My birthday is October 23rd. I'll be 49. Wow. I wish my mom was here to celebrate my birthday. Now, me and my mom has always had a close relationship because me and my mom are 16 years apart. She was young when she had me, and we've always had a close relationship. And like for our birthdays, she always made our birthdays so special. Me, my sister, my brother, she always made our birthdays so special. And oh, Bella, they said she was moping around. They said she was moping around. So Bella don't like, so if all three of us is not in her vicinity of seeing us, she would be moping. But when all three of us is home, she is absolutely happy. She is the happiest dog ever. Besides, like I said, when she have to go to the groomers or to the vet, mm-mm, she is not happy, and she will have an attitude. An attitude. She's gonna be going to get groomed soon. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna have to do a video. I'm gonna do a video after she get groomed, before she get groomed, and then after, so y'all can see her personality before and after. I cannot make this stuff up. I cannot. Not at all. Not at all. But yeah, oh, excuse me. I'm so ready to lay down. I don't know how many cavities this girl got to get filled. But they are giving her laughing gas too, so she probably have to stay for a minute. But yeah, she won't get her dental work done without laughing gas at all. I don't even care if they're cleaning her teeth. She has to have laughing gas. Yep. So hopefully, ouch, it won't be too much longer. I will. Thank you. You're welcome, Dolores. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. I'm definitely going to keep y'all updated on, like I said, on what's going on. I'll try to do a video. Well, I'll have my appointment is online tomorrow, but um I have a Zoom appointment tomorrow only because not wanting to go in the office, because I told y'all my job is crazy now. My video appointment is tomorrow with the doctor at 8 a.m. And normally it only, video appointments only take maybe 15-20 minutes, right? And she was like, well, because your appointment is at 8 o'clock tomorrow, can you make sure you try to log in at 8:30 so that you can be here on time to take calls? And I'm like, sure. I will try to make sure that I'm there on time at 8:30 to take calls. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. Ooh. Well, it was 7 o'clock, so she should be coming out in a minute. Yep, she should be coming out in a minute. Well, you guys, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to do a video tomorrow, give you an update on what's going on, because I meet with the gastroenterology doctor tomorrow. What's tomorrow? What is today? My days are all messed up. I wasn't even at work today. Today is Wednesday. So I'll be doing another live on Friday. Yeah, I'll be doing another live on Friday. But I'm gonna get off here and just lay back and wait for her to come out. So I will see you guys on Friday. So on Friday I will be on my live at like 7 because I have to pick my daughter up from work. She don't get off of work until 6 o'clock, so I'll be on my live about 7 or 7:15 on Friday. So I pray you all have a blessed evening, and I will be posting a video on tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Oh, you finished? Okay. Have a blessed night, everybody.